my name is Jennifer. I'm a group fitness instructor and physical therapist. Today's class is a Mat Pilates class. You don't need any equipment other than your mat, maybe some water and a towel. I am here at Bavaro Beach in Dominican Republic, and hopefully I found like a nice quiet little spot here to take this class. So ignore any background stuff happening. Hopefully you just hear the sounds of the waves. I'm not going to play music, so you put on whatever you would like in your background. I will show modifications for all the exercises. If there's something that's not modifiable enough to make it comfortable for your body, make sure you just get that one. Don't do anything that hurts. Okay? Let's get warmed up. We're going to come down on our back. I'm not sure if the video is going to pick it up. I do have some hives. I have some food sensitivities. It's very hard to not consume anything you're not supposed to when you're traveling. So I don't have like a Dominican rash or anything, okay? So come on down on your back. We're going to start with those knees bent, feet flat, hands pressed into the mat, shoulders back. Start to take some breaths. Start to close and lift through your pelvic floor. So that group of muscles into the pelvis that are going to control bowel and bladder. So close and lift. Just pull that transverse abdominal muscle, flat compression to your spine. Supporting that abdominal wall and those organs. That muscle blends around, attaches into the low back. So think about that like a belly binder type of situation happening there. Hands pressed to the floor, shoulders back. Breathing through that ribcage to allow that core to stay contracted. Then pick your head up. Take a look at your belly. It should not have moved. So if it got bigger, domed, then you've got to either lower yourself down, maybe keeping the head down for some of the ab curl position exercises that we do. If that's okay, pick your shoulders, maybe shoulder blades up all the way off the mat. Again, taking a peek at the belly, make sure you're breathing through the ribs. Taking the arms overhead and an inhale. Exhale, lower. Go at your own breath pace. We're just going to do a few warm-ups. Get the blood flow moving, get that core woke up. Ooh, I think we're going to have some music here in a second. Pause after one more. And extend that leg out. Hold a few seconds and pull it back in. Other leg extension. Pull it back in. Just keep alternating those right and left. Nice long reach in that leg. Reach in that leg. And pause. I want you to go ahead and take your hands behind your head and start to rotate. Bringing those legs from one side to the other. I kind of came up under the balls of my feet to make that more accessible. And again, you can always put your head down. One more to each side. And then we are going to move into the 100 and start moving. Feet can come flat. Level 1 option, reach through your fingertips. Pumping the hands towards the floor. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Option 2, feet can come up to tabletop. Option 3, you can straighten them out to start to fire those quads. Option 4, lower those legs down into a traditional position. Keep staccato breathing on that. Tuck the chin. How about one more breath? Bring it in and lower it down. Keeping the arms down at the side. They're going to be used as a little bit of a lever, okay, to help stabilize this one. We're going to do a double leg lower. Full double leg lower. Option would be to have legs shoot straight up towards the ceiling. And it's exactly what it sounds like. You're going to lower those legs down to where you can control it and pull them back up. So if you have your core set, your low back may not be on the back, right? Depending on how your pelvis and glutes are structured and your back, don't feel like you have to force it there. But once you've got yourself stabilized, keep it there. So if your back starts to arch up as you lower those legs, that's what you're kind of monitoring. And again, with that abdominal wall. Modification, you can bring feet close to you and bend your knees, so shorter lever, easier to control. little farther out, a little harder, full straight leg, hardest. No hands under the butt, okay? I want you to really work on the control with just that core system. Don't give your pelvis any extra stability right now. Really glue that belly to your spine. Breathe through that. Use that exhale, especially when you're at the hardest point of the exercise. That exhale really comes in handy to recruit the core system better. One more time. And release those legs down. Go ahead and take a hold of one leg. Roll yourself up into sitting. We are going to do stomach massage 1. Let's get a little hamstring length though first. So straighten those legs out. Sit up nice and tall and take that heart forward. Just lengthen those out. That'll come in. That will help us in a second. All right. So it's a little windy. I had to anchor my mat down. Stomach massage 1. Bend those feet. It starts off in a half roll back position. So knees are going to squeeze together. You're going to sit up nice and tall to start. Belly back, pelvic floor up. You're going to roll yourself back into this half roll back. Now, traditionally, hands are going to come behind the thighs. Kind of a little circle, like a little ballet hold there. Coming up to the balls of your feet or your tippy toes. We are going to extend both legs. You are going to hold it. You are going to flex your feet, toe out, keep the heels together, point, and tap back down. If you need more balance and support, you can put your arms out. Maybe you only bring the feet up a little bit. Maybe you just work on some lift and lower with the legs. Maybe you just hold it, okay? So you pick. Each move, though, has a breath. So we have inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep scooping the belly to the side. That breeze feels lovely. One more. And hug yourself up top. You're going to do some trunk rotation in sitting. So if your feet come back flat, sit up nice and tall. Arms are going to come up this time, right? So as we inhale, arms are going to lift. We're going to exhale and rotate, reaching off to one side, coming back to an inhale. We're going to do the same side, and then we're going to go to the other side after we take a little break. So your options are half roll back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay? Now, I can start to modify and make it harder and pick up a leg. So I'm going to lift, draw that knee in, and twist. Otherwise, coming up to tabletop with those legs. Option 3. And again, I'll just do 2 here. Option 4 is I'm going to lift. As I twist, I'm going to kick one leg out and bring it back in. One more. Roll it up, sit tall. Other side. So we'll start off with just 1 with feet down, 2 with feet up, maybe that knee moving for 2, and then we'll do 8 of the full outs, okay? All right, roll back into your half roll back, scoop the belly and pelvic floor lifted. We've got inhale, exhale, twist other side. Inhale, and here. You could actually just drive the knee in from here. It just doesn't quite have the same leverage. Feet come up. Starting to twist. And let's kick out. I think I messed up something there, but my brain can't figure it out. It's early. It's all good. Last couple. And release and pull it up. It's funny how hard counting to 8 sometimes is, so that may have been plus or minus 1. It's all good. All right, we're gonna come down on our back and we're gonna go into scissors. Traditional scissors. Nothing funky with them. No, nothing fancy. All right, close and lift the pelvic floor, zip in that transverse abdominal muscle. Peel yourself up into your ab curl position. We'll do full scissor and I'll modify from there. Full scissor, we've got top leg extended, bottom leg extended out, okay, parallel with the ground. Fingertips here are gonna go behind the knee, calf, or ankle. You get 2 pulses. Pulse, pulse, those are exhale, exhale. Inhale to switch. So exhale, 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 exhale. Tuck the chin, look at the belly. These arms are not here to yank, yank. Okay, if I did this without my hands, it does not look that much different. A little bit of over pressure. That's it. Exhale, exhale. Modifications, if your hamstrings are tight, you can bend that knee a little bit. You can also keep one foot on the floor with straight or bent leg. On each side, and release down. Coming up into sitting again, moving into a tricep dip from a tabletop, reverse tabletop here, and then bridging. So we'll have 3 dips, lifting our butt, 3 bridge pulses, and 3 tricep dips. And we're just going to keep alternating that, okay? So feet down. Fingertips are gonna face your feet, maybe turned out a little bit. Fingertips to the back does not work, okay? So you cannot rotate them that way. If this is bothersome for your shoulders, don't do the tricep piece of it. Lay down flat, do bridges, okay? So lifting the butt up. We've got 3 tricep dips. 1, 2, 3. Push the hips up. 1, 2, 3. Dip. 1, 2, 3. Core is tight. 2, 3. Dip. 2, 3. And lift. 2, 3. Breathe. Rounds. Last round. And put it down. Get off those wrists. Shake them out if you need to. And roll them. We're going to continue waking up those glutes, coming onto our stomach. We're going to do heel squeeze prone. After that, we're going to hold a plank and then move into grasshopper, which I don't think we've done in a really long time. And I think I might hit my water bottle, so I'll move it at that point. On your stomach, here we go. If you're not familiar with heel squeeze prone, just watch for a moment. Eventually, forehead is going to be on your hands, okay? Face down. Legs about hip distance apart, shoulder width at the most. You're gonna bend your knees to 90 degrees, flex your feet, press those heels together, and toe out, all right? From here, belly tight, pelvic floor in. This is isolated hip extension, which we don't have a lot of. So think about really isolating through that glute. If you're feeling this a lot in your low back, you're probably trying to lift the legs too high and you're using more back muscle than you are glute, okay? So the goal is no back movement. Here we go. Forehead down, belly tight, pelvic floor in. Try to lift the knees off the mat. It's okay if they don't. Keep pressing the heels together. Lower halfway down. Exhale, push. Inhale, halfway down. Exhale, push. Inhale, halfway down. Exhale, push. Pulse is at the top. Pulse, 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 pulse. And release everything down. We're going to pull right up into a plank. You can go forearms or hands, toes or knees. You pick. Belly pulled to the spine. Butt in alignment with your back. I know it's hard sometimes at home when you're like, I don't know where my butt is. It might be too low. It might be too high. So set your own recording equipment up or just turn the camera on. Sometimes it's nice to take a peek at yourself, especially if you don't have mirrors, just to see what your form looks like. Elbows underneath my shoulders, pushing the floor away so don't sag through the shoulder blades. Push it away. I don't know if you can see that difference. Sagging, push. Down and legs are going to come shoulder width hip distance again apart. So see, I knew I was going to knock that over. I said it and then I forgot it. It also helps if I have that screwed on correctly. Sorry. Okay, so grasshopper is kind of fun. You get to bring the legs totally together. So I lied. This were my legs, okay? You're gonna pull in, hamstring, hamstring, hamstring. You lift to the corners, your legs extend using your glutes, your back, your hamstrings. Your upper body comes with it. The legs come back together, hamstring, hamstring, hamstring. So I think that's the hardest part, is just trying to get the knees back together in this position. So legs are together, because I lied. And then our arms are either going to be behind the back or at the sides, which is fine. We are going to pulse 2, 3. All right, so grasshopper. Legs are going to come to the corners. Our forehead is still going to be on our hands. Okay, this time we do have a little bit bigger lift. So legs are fully extended. Lock your knees, get your core tight. The legs are going to lift. You're going to pull your hamstrings, so squeeze the heels in and out towards your butt. Extend the legs long. Flex the feet. Go heel together, and you are going to heel beat for your full exhale. So it usually roughly kind of ends out like 8 to 10 beats or so with your full exhale. So we've got inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and then you put it back down. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And I need to put a little cushion under my pubic bone If you are on like hardwood floor or anything like that, you might find that you have some pubic bone pain. So if you are really in your spine neutral position, you have a lot of pressure on that bone. It doesn't always feel the greatest. So keep going. If you're on carpet, you're probably good. So much better. Those legs are super strong on that pulse. Everything is tight. And then one more. And relax and just kind of wiggle those hips a little bit. Get a water break if you need to. I'm going to take my towel out and we're going to come into a side bend position. We're going to do side bend with rotation, and then after that we'll move right into inner thigh. So side bend with a twist. Full up on the hand, a little bit farther out than the shoulder. If it's underneath you and you go to launch yourself, it's not going to feel right in the shoulder. All right, so make sure that's out a little bit. This is our start and finish. It's going to be like a gentle butt tap down. Full out. We are pushing all the way up into a side bend position. You are going to rotate and reach through, open it back up, and lower down. I can modify by leaving one knee down, two knees. I don't have to twist. You can also do any of those on your forearm, okay, if this is bothersome for your wrists. Here we go. We got inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2, belly back to your spine. Just because we're working on our side does not give the front a break. 3, pelvic floor in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And release. Now come to your forearm. If you weren't already there, take that top leg and put it behind you. We're moving on to inner thigh. I think what happens on this one the most is that as people are fatiguing, they start really kicking the toes to the ceiling. That's going to get more hip flexor. I want you to keep that foot parallel with the ground, so kneecap and toe face forward. Yeah? Then when we lift, and you can kind of push it to the corner of your mat. Sometimes that feels a little better from a hip perspective. No slouching. I collapsed. Yeah? So push into your forearm. Boop. Push that floor away, just like we did with that plank. You're going to get so much bonus work underneath for shoulder blade stability, lats, obliques. Okay? Belly back, pelvic floor in. I don't care what you do with that arm. Do whatever you want. And away we go. 2, 3, 4. Slow and controlled. 5, 6, 7. And if this bothers your pelvis bone, put a towel underneath it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Check your core. 10 more singles. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to pulse it. Up we go. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 6, 7, 9, 10. Think about lifting with your heel. 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29. Hold, point, circle 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other direction. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Other side. Those two in a row. So we have our side plank, our side bend with a twist. So hand goes a little farther out away than your shoulder. Tuck those feet in, however you're gonna push up. Straight leg, one knee or two knees down. All right, I don't know if you can hear them, but something feisty's going on next door, next condo area. All right, here we go, pressing up. It's early. Core tight. There's 3. Here's 4. Use your breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We got 5 more. Three more. 2. And 1. Nice job. Down on the forearm, no slouching. Top leg to the back. Push that away, belly tight. Keep the kneecap and toe face forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure what's going on over there. I've been out here pretty early every morning and it's been so quiet. I don't even know if you can hear the party happening next door. 11, 12, slow, controlled. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we've got pulses. Keep the floor pushed away, heart up. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, point, 10 circles each way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Other direction. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. All right. We are moving on to what is called a plank sequence. There are 3 different moves that we're going to be doing. I will show you full out and then a few options for modifications. So, move 1. We are in a full push-up plank. Again, butt in alignment with my back. I'm not saggy. I'm not here. In alignment with my spine. Push the floor away. No sagging. You're going to pick one leg up. We're going to draw that into our chest. I do want you to push the floor away and round. Come back to your plank. 10 of those. Then we have 10 down dogs, tripod, tapping ankle to ankle. After that, we're going to walk it back, and we are going to balance here, like in an elevated bird dog, okay? And then we switch sides. Modifications. Maybe I'm here on my knees. I could be doing this, okay? I could be down dog, maybe add a little tricep bonus with a crossover tap, or just lift crossover. I could then move into my bird dog, okay? That would be a nice option. All right, pick a side. Belly tight, pelvic floor in. Lift a leg. Press the floor away, tuck. 1. Exhale. 3, 4, 5. Lengthen the leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. Drop into your tripod down dog. Lift that leg. Squeeze your butt. Tap ankle to ankle. 2, That top leg is like an L with your legs, okay? It's not a standing split. And I want you to see if you can lift the opposite hand. Hold. Put your hand out, bring your foot down, bend your knees, hands back to the mat. You're gonna walk it out and start the other side immediately. Walk out. Here we go, other leg. Strong. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Down dog. Lift and tap. Press 2, tap. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, check your core. 8, 9, and 10. Walk it back. Leg in a little bit of an L. Opposite hand off if you can. Put your hand down, bring that foot down. Roll it all the way up. All right, we are going to move into a plie series, okay? If you have some balance issues, you can go by your couch or a wall, anything like that. That's going to give you a little bit of help. So, toes are going to turn out, not a sumo squat, okay? So not turned out, but still going back, okay? Plie as in like sliding up and down a wall. All right, so wide stance. Belly back, pelvic floor lifted. We are going to plie. Lift your heels. Lift and press with the knees. Drop the heels. Okay? So we've got down, up, down. That. 3. Well, we'll call that 2 because I did 1 for demo. Here's 3. 4. 5, belly back, pelvic floor up. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more in this direction. And then we are going to reverse it. So instead of dropping first, we are going to lift. So heels come up. Knee bend, drop. Drop the heels. Squeeze the legs together. So we've got lift, drop, drop, lift. Lift, drop, drop, lift. 3, 4, 5, check your core. 6, 7, 8, 2 more. Last one. And hold a plie. Hold your plie down. Get belly back, pelvic floor lifted, tall spine. See if you can lift both heels and hold. Just balance there. My feet are sliding because of the humidity. Having to like really suck those inner thighs together. Drop the heel, squeeze the thighs, and shake it out. Okay, the sitting twist that we did earlier, but just moving into a standing position. So, leg is gonna come up, balance. Again, you can go by a wall. I want you to reach over, twist down, rotate, come back center. We're gonna do 5 on each side. 2, slow and controlled. 3, see if you can move your gaze with your hands. That'll make it harder. 1 more time. And put that leg down, other leg. So try to keep that up parallel with the ground with the thigh. And twist. 2. So just finishing with some balance work. 3, we all need. 4, it is use it or lose it. 5, and release down. All right, we get to stretch. Go ahead and go to one end of your mat. Take a deep breath up. Oh, that breeze feels amazing. Lower down and fold in half. You can let that body be heavy. Clasp your arms. Do whatever you feel like you need to here. Walk your hands out and come all the way down to your stomach. Come up onto your forearms. Pull the heart forward. Relax the belly. Send the spine. You can press into those hands for a full press up. Roll it down. Reaching back. Grab a hold of one foot. Pull that in towards your butt. You can use a strap or a towel or do knee range of motion if the hold does not work for you. Other leg. And release that. Roll over onto your back. Let's let the knees roll to one side. Scooch to my edge. Where's kind of girls? Letting those knees pull into that rotation. I'm using my top hand on that knee. You could tee your hand out for a little more of that chest opening. Deep breath into that top rib cage. Legs to the other side. Let's get those inner thighs. I'm going to extend one leg out. You can let that other knee drop if you feel enough of an adductor stretch. Stay there. You can also start to bring that leg up and out wide using your hand for some support. I'm going to straighten mine out, grab behind your knee, calf or ankle or foot even, and then open up into that adductor stretch. That bottom leg active, helping anchor you. Bring it in, switch legs, straighten the other one out, whichever option worked for you. Straighten that out, relax everything. Maybe reach the fingers and toes, realign that spine and pelvis. Deep breath. And roll yourself up into sitting. And you guys are all done. Thank you so much for joining me. And hopefully you enjoyed the backdrop and the light breeze. Not that you can feel that, but you can imagine you're here. check out some of my other classes if you want to stretch a little more, if you want to work on some flexibility, or if you're looking for some cardio. And we'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay healthy.